What's going on, everybody? My name is Michael Eckert, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a proper pull-up. The reason I have this here is because first things first, a pull-up is going to be your hands or your palms facing away from your body. A chin-up is going to be your palms facing towards you. So to get that out of the way first, they are two different things. So do not confuse them. Chin-ups are going to be towards your body, pull-ups are going to be away. And with that, I'm just going to teach you how to do a pull-up. One thing I've noticed about YouTube videos lately, because I was trying to figure out how to introduce the same concepts in a different way, and I've been seeing like a lot of videos that are, how to do a pull-up, but it's like biology and chemistry and all the things that go along with like the body processes and whatnot of doing a pull-up. And while that's all good information, like I was doing pull-ups before I knew any of that stuff. Like I went to school for kinesiology and I learned how muscles work and what they need in order to function. But I think the biggest thing is I was doing majority of my calisthenics stuff before I even went to school and learned the science behind it. So I want to get back to those roots, just back to that raw coaching, back to that, just do this to get this result. Like you don't need to know all this inner workings or like just weird stuff. But I did want to break down what the difference between a pull-up and a chin-up is. So first things first, we're just going to hop on the bar. Show you an example of what a proper pull-up looks like. So hands facing away. You can do thumbs under, over, whatever you want, but just start at a dead hang all the way up. Chin goes above the bar and back down. That's a proper pull-up. And how you do that is there's an infinite amount of ways. Okay, there's no right or wrong way to do it. But the proper way to do it, in my opinion, is to just activate before you start pulling and then just do the movement. I mean, it's pretty simple. You don't need to break it down any more than that. You're just pulling yourself up. Let's not overcomplicate this. So hands on the bar. What I mean by an active hang is just, if you go straight from dead hang, it puts your body in more of a loose, prone to injury position. So all that is this is full dead hang where I'm completely unlocked, and then an active hang is just where you kind of flex your muscles and maybe even just pull a little bit before pulling. Like don't go straight into the pull up a little bit first, activate your muscles, warm them up, get them used to moving, and then do the pull up. So here, active hang like this, and then pull. Easy. Like we don't need to go into a bunch of different stuff about why the science behind it works. Just pull yourself above the bar and make sure your chin goes above the bar for it to count. I don't cross my legs just because one, my pull-up bar is high enough for me to not cross my legs, and two, I think of pull-ups as like a functional exercise. So I'm never going to jump at a wall to get over the wall with my feet crossed. So the psychology behind that is I don't want to practice the most functional exercise of a pull-up with my legs crossed, because I'm using it as a practical movement for if I need to get over a wall or if I need a rock climb. I'm not going to do this ever. So I practice like I play, and hands on the bar, feet apart. And if you do, like a lot of people tell me, well, my pull-up bar is too low, that I have to cross my legs. It's like, no, you don't. Just do this. Like, don't cross your legs. Just bend your knees, just like you would if you were to cross your feet, but don't cross your feet. Like, I don't get, that's such a complicated thing. Like, people are like, my pull-up bar is too low, I have to cross my legs. You don't have to at all. In fact, you might even get stronger if you point your feet forward, because when I started doing pull-ups in the beginning, I would angle my body forward. I would make my body into a stiff board at an angle like that, and I would do a pull-up. Example, it's kind of hard to see the angle from facing forward, but I would point my feet forward, my body's nice and straight, and I would pull, and you can you can make the angle more extreme. Just be careful there's nothing behind your head. Good Lord. I actually built this yesterday, so getting used to how much room I have on the pull-up bar. But yeah, I think that about does it. A pull-up is hands, palms facing away from you, full dead hang, activate the muscles a little bit. Pull up, chin above the bar, and lower yourself back down. Yeah, rinse and repeat. The best ways to improve your pull-ups, I'll show in a later video, but I like to break it down into 3 different muscle groups, or we'll just call them muscle groups. Forearms, biceps, and lats. Easy enough. Your core's evolved a little bit. But 3 muscle groups: biceps, forearms, and lats. And all you would do is break down the movements of those muscles individually, and then put it all together after a couple weeks of training, and you'll be able to do a pull-up no problem. So that's about it. If you like this video, like and subscribe.